First and foremost, I should say I've tried every way that I can find to contact the French authorities. None of it has worked. If you either live in France or if you have a way to contact them and alert them of this situation, please just go ahead and do it. I'll have links down below of things to submit to them. If you didn't watch the first video, you probably should, but I'll just catch you up. This person, who I called Eva in the last video, is 18 years old, and they live in France, and they are dating a 12-year-old. They're also dating a 14-year-old and a 16-year-old. I don't have a problem with them dating a 16-year-old, but I have a problem with the 16-year-old not realizing an 18-year-old dating a 12-year-old is a problem. I called them Eva in the last video, but I realized that that might not be their real name, so I'll refer to them as Pikmin for the rest of this, because that is the username they used to use. That's what everyone else calls them. I want to start by laying out Pikmin's reality versus my reality. Alright, so like I said, Pikmin is in a polyamorous relationship with 3 people. One is 12, one is 14, one is 16. I'm not gonna say the kids' names for obvious reasons. It's pretty easy to find them. Please don't go DM them. They already have hundreds and hundreds of people DMing them, and if they can't help these 3, you probably can't either. But blue is what Pikmin says is a 12-year-old. Pink is what Pikmin says is a 14-year-old. And orange is what Pikmin says is a 16-year-old. In my reality, blue, most likely 12. I would believe that. Pink, I would be pretty surprised if they were older than 12. Just based off the things that they post and the way that they talk. And orange I won't really talk about in this video, but I believe they're 16. On the first day after I made the first Pikmin video, Pikmin started to post things like this on their story. They changed their account to this format. I forgot to screenshot it, but I remember what it said, so you'll have to just believe me on this. Basically, in one of their highlights before their account got deleted, they talked about this person named Sam. They said back in 2010, they escaped the mental hospital together, and then they hung out all night until Sam eventually killed himself at the end of the night. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't really care. But that's just some background story. They said they were going to go join Sam, whatever, and then they went radio silent for a couple hours, so they pretended to kill themselves. And then their account got hacked. I say hacked because the hacker talks the exact same way that Pikmin does and talks about themselves as if they are Pikmin. During this time that Pikmin was hacked, Pikmin said some terrible things to the kids that Pikmin is dating. I'll put a screenshot of it up here. I got this directly from one of the kids. I don't have screenshots of Pikmin saying that to the kids. I just have screenshots of one of the kids saying that they did. So it's not 100% a fact, but I truly believe that they did that. They also threatened to kill their 12-year-old boyfriend. And then on the second day, Pikmin got hacked again. And then Pikmin pretends to kill themselves again. I know that they didn't kill themselves because I got confirmation that they're alive directly from one of the kids. And their friend that took over the account talks exactly like Pikmin. Also, if my best friend died, my first instinct wouldn't be to take over their Instagram and change their format and let all their followers know that they're dead. On the 4th day, Pikmin's account got deleted. I don't know if it's because people reported it or if Pikmin deleted it themselves. But the next day, a new account opens up called Pikmin 101 was a good account, shut the fuck up. So, you also know that this is Pikmin running a fan account for their old account because it talks exactly like Pikmin. Pikmin has a very specific way that they speak, and They are trying to reassume the identity that the old Pikmin had by posting the things that the old Pikmin had on their account and arguing on behalf of Pikmin and telling people to call them Pikmin. I asked this account, they said that their name is Noah. On Pikmin's new account, their entire story is just what it used to be on the old Pikmin account. It's basically them just posting screenshots of DM arguments they're having with people. They're arguing over whether Pikmin is a pedophile or not. They have the same argument every time, so I can pretty much just kill it all right here. They say, A, they're not a pedophile because they aren't sexually attracted to the children. Okay. Do you think that if the police knock on your door and ask you why you, an 18/19-year-old, are dating a 12-year-old, possibly younger than 12, and you just say, oh yeah, I'm dating them, but I'm not sexually attracted to them, so it's fine. Do you think they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, carry on? Claiming that you are asexual does not clear you of any suspicion whatsoever. They also like to say that they found out their partner was 12 after they already fell in love. My question is, how do you fall in love with someone when you don't even know them well enough to know their age? Also, as an adult, if you are thinking of starting a relationship with someone, sexual, romantic, platonic, whatever, and you find out that this person is 12 years old, possibly younger, that's when you, as an adult, hit the brakes and say, hey, this is kind of messed up. I shouldn't be talking to this child when I should be in college right now. Another excuse they like to use is that in France, if you are younger than 20 and you are not continuing with your education, you are legally not an adult there. I don't know if this is true. I'm just going to assume it's true and give them the benefit of a doubt. You're still an adult. Maybe on paper you aren't an adult, but you have the mental maturity of an adult. At least you should. I don't think you do, but you should. They also like to make arguments against the child porn, saying that since the two characters were, I believe, 15 and 16, that it is not child porn because in France, the legal age of maturity is 15. But before you said it was child porn. On your story, you said it was child porn. Now the story's different because now people are angry at you for it. Also, I looked it up and child porn, it's still child porn if they are under 18 years old, even if they've both reached legal sexual maturity. Please don't go on my last post and comment back at them in the comments because there's really no point. You're just giving them attention. Especially don't reply to the kids that commented on my last video. I'm just gonna read a couple of the comments and combat it a little bit, I guess, because this is messed up. One of the kids commented, please stop calling us victims of her grooming, because they loved her. I know you don't realize this now, and I pray that one day you'll be able to realize this, but 12 years old is really, really young. I don't think someone that is 12 years old can experience love, and even if they do, you don't experience love to the emotional maturity, to the extent that a full-grown person experiences love. I hope that one day you'll be able to realize that I'm trying to help you by making these videos and by trying to report it to the police. I know right now you think that I'm just a hater, that I'm trying to stop you from loving her for whatever reason, but it is not a healthy relationship for you, a 12-year-old, to be dating someone who is 18 or older. They also keep commenting that this person is dead, even though they DM'd me directly that they are not dead. There really isn't much else to say on that point. I want to speak directly to the kids right now. the 16-year-old, I don't have a, like I said before, it wasn't a problem that you were dating Pikmin. It was a problem that you didn't see a problem with Pikmin, an 18-year-old, dating a 12-year-old. To Pink, I'm pretty sure you know who you are at this point. I've DM'd you a bunch, and I feel like there was a pretty okay connection there. I'm so sorry that I had to make this video and that I lied to you, but I just hope that you can realize that I'm trying to help you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to hurt the people you love. I'm trying to help you get out of a situation that is not healthy for you. And to Blue, I'm pretty sure you know who you are by now. Same thing. I've been trying to help you. I know you can't see that now. I just really hope one day you'll be able to see it. I'm gonna keep a bunch of links down below. I'm gonna have all the old Google Drives that I had in the last video, they're gonna be linked down below, and all the new ones with all the new information are gonna be linked down below. Again, please go to the police if you can figure out a way how. I've tried multiple different ways. One of them gave me a page error. One of them just didn't go through. So, this needs to be reported. And Pikmin, if you're watching and you're listening, because I know in the last video you did not listen, I don't think that you are an evil, terrible person. I think that you desperately need help. And from the videos and the posts and the highlights from your last account and some of the ones on this account, I can tell that there's deep trauma that you need to work through, and that needs to be done in a facility, not in the DMs with your 12-year-old boyfriend. Please visit a psychiatrist. Tell them what's been going on so they can help you. I'm not trying to get you arrested. I'm trying to get you the help that you need. Again, to the kids, I know you can't see it now. I'm trying to help you. I really am. I hope that we can continue to talk beyond this point. I know you might see me this way, but I'm not evil. I want to help you. You can DM me anytime if you need advice on anything. I mean that. I'll never make a Pikmin video ever again. So anything you say to me will be kept between you and me. But making this video has been the worst experience of my life, maybe. And one day I might tell the story behind it, but I don't know about that. I've tried a lot of different ways to try to help these kids, and I've been accused of a lot of different things in the process of making this. And I didn't know that it was this serious whenever I first started looking into it. When I first started making this, I thought it was really innocent, but after some of the things the kids have said to me, some of the things the kids have posted, and some of the things Pikmin has said, I realize it is much, much, much more serious than it was when I first started. And I can't, for my own personal well-being, I cannot be involved in this anymore, at least not publicly. So I am making this video. Hopefully the kids will watch it. Hopefully Pikmin will watch it and go get the help that she needs, because you do need help, Pikmin. About 4 people helped me make this video. One of them wished to not be named, and I feel like that's for the better. So, you know who you are. Thank you for helping me with this video. 2 people that helped me translate have not gotten back to me yet, so they have not said how or if they want to be credited, but I will credit them either in the comment section or the description down below once they get to me. So sorry you couldn't be credited in the original video, but I hope that'll be enough. I also want to thank Coral for not linking me in her post at all, even though I handed all of this research over to her. But you know what she did do? She mentioned my in the post. She did not tag me so other people could see and get more information. She mentioned my so that the kids could read that post and think to not trust me. That was really epic, Coral, and you're a really great friend for that. That didn't make my job any harder. I also want to thank Ava again for helping us get screenshots from the original group chat for the first video, because Coral didn't thank you for that either. Coral, if you're watching this, I don't hate you. I'm just pissed off because that was a fucked up thing to do. But you know where to find me. I'll leave a link to my Instagram down below. If you have any questions, you can DM me. Or if you have a way to report it to the French authorities, you can DM me and I'll give you everything you need to report it. This has just been a really hard situation, and I wanted to do the best thing, and I feel like there is no best thing in this situation. So I just did what I could. So, a couple things to add at the end. Pikmin is currently, well, they're commenting under my first video that they're going to show this to the police, they're going to send this to the French authorities, they're going to get the FBI, whatever. They also DM'd me saying that they're going to sue me. They said they're going to sue me for a bunch of dumb things, but my favorite thing that they said they're going to sue me for is for sharing screenshots of a conversation I had with them without their consent. Alright? So, regarding the first thing, commenting that you're going to show this to the police, please do so. Please send this to your local police department so that they can get you the help that you need. But, they are currently DMing me under this account. They changed the name from Pikmin Was a Good Account to HoseMad_so_bad. They're currently DMing me saying that they are going to sue me for harassment to suicide, false pedocrime accusation, divulgation of private discussion, and of course, diabolizing out of context discussions. The others just don't hold up at all, but divulgation of private discussion, they mean sharing screenshots of a conversation I had with them. It's pretty funny that they included that in there, because at the time that they sent this to me, half of their story was a conversation I had with one of their kids that I did not give permission to be public. And the other half of their story was a conversation they had with someone else, who I am assuming did not give consent for that conversation to be public. Even if there was a case there, like I said, they're DMing me from this account. On this account, they are pretending to be a 21-year-old boy named Noah, who is currently studying law in France, or Belgium. They said they're from Belgium. So if that is the case, and they go through with it saying, I'm Noah, I'm 21 years old, I'm in Belgium, whatever, a third party cannot sue someone on behalf of someone else, especially if they're not related. And they said that they are not related. They said that they are friends. Let's say that this person admits that they are Pikmin, but still claims that they are 17 years old, so that their relationship is not illegal. A 17-year-old cannot sue someone. Now let's say that they admit that they are 18 years old and that they are Eva, so that they can sue me. Then your relationship is illegal. I don't know if she's just trying to scare me or if she's that stupid, but no matter what, she's in the wrong, and I think she knows she's in the wrong. That's why she's commenting all these things and sending me all these things. Look, an entire conversation. I'm not replying to any of this, because there's no point. They're going to bring up the same argument every single time. Pikmin, I know that you're watching this, so DM me something. DM me a valid argument without calling me whatever you called me. Calling me kid. That's basically saying that you're a lot older than me. Without calling me honey, without calling me sweetie. without being petty at all, DM me an actual argument for why you think it's okay for you, an 18-year-old, to be dating a 12-year-old. Maybe I'll respond. I believe Pikmin commented on something saying that I had been stalking them for a while now. If I can find it, I'll put it on screen. But I just wanted to say this has been going on since April 18th, I believe. That's when I brought all this stuff up to Coral for the first time. So it's only been like however many days, 15 days total. That's hardly even 2 weeks. I don't know if I'm wrong. I'll put it on screen. I just wanted to prove that wrong. And I might make little videos on this in the future, but they're all going to be linked down below in the description. I'm not going to make any of them public, because I'm trying to distance myself from this as much as possible. But if you just want to check under there occasionally, if you need any updates or anything, I might add something. Thank you for watching. Again, I cannot stress enough how much I do not want you to try to contact the kids. And I want to say a quick shame on you, Pikmin, for constantly posting your kids' ats on your story and adding them in your posts and adding them in the comment section. Because you are purposefully drawing all this attention to them when they are the victims in this situation. You are making people harass them, and you are making people try to reach out to them when that is the last thing they need right now. And that is your fault for constantly putting them in front of everybody. Leave them alone. Look, I know you're not going to stop talking to them because you're a groomer, but stop putting them in the limelight so they can take excuses for you. They are 12 years old. They do not deserve all of this attention. It's bad for them, and you are a terrible person for doing that to them.